But I did high school in Kansas City though.
Can we do this without the cap?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn.
You got nice hair.
But see, it's just extra.
Yeah, your hair's cool. All right, so what's your name?
My name?
Your name?
My name is Sayal.
Seau. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up all over. I grew up in 3 different places. I grew up in Granite City, Illinois, Kansas City, Missouri, and basically Seattle, Washington.
You had parents?
Yeah. I got parents. I have a mother. Yeah.
Where was dad?
I never met my dad until I was 21.
Wow.
Yep.
How was life with mom?
It was good. I mean, like, what do you mean?
Mom was working?
Yeah.
She loved you?
Yeah. My mom so my mother, yeah, she was strict, but she put love into me,
That's great.
and I speak for me.
She was a great parent.
Yeah, she was a great parent, but she was strict.
It's hard for a mom by herself.
I have particular beliefs.
And what are those?
I don't like single mothers.
They've got it hard.
You said they got it hard?
It's hard as a woman raising kids, trying to make a living, put a roof over your head.
We all make choices.
So do their male partners,
Right.
who bail on them
Right. But it's not always
and leave them
just,
with the kids, and
how often do you
they don't
hear,
support them.
How often do you hear a story where the father is having issues with the mother? there is times where, you know, it's the bail story. You know, but come on, man, what father doesn't want to be a part of a kid's life?
There's a lot. I mean, they want it, but they're not willing to do the work
Put it like this. I'll just put it like this. I got a lot to learn, and I'm inexperienced when it comes to that.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
No kids?
I got a daughter, 11 years old. Yeah.
Where is she?
She is with her grandmother.
And you're in LA. She's in what city?
Yeah. Well, I won't disclose the city.
But you're not seeing her every night.
Right. So her mother is Hispanic. The grandmother claims to be traditional Hispanic, but doesn't know Spanish and doesn't like blacks.
A lot of Hispanics have a hard time with it.
Right. So now I don't get to see my daughter.
No, it's never just one-sided that the guy's a deadbeat and that's it.
Right. And, you know...
but there are a lot of guys that are just unwilling to get over that hurdle and do the work that's required to be a parent.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know their side. I don't know their story. I just don't understand that. I just can't see that. I can't comprehend that. I cannot comprehend that. I don't understand that.
You would want to be there with your daughter.
I see it as any parent, man, I'm telling you. I see it as any parent would, man. I see it as any parent would want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, have their children. Why wouldn't you?
Because it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of time, a lot of taking you away from what you want to, would you rather be doing?
What does that mean?
A lot of guys want to just hang out with their friends and smoke and
I don't understand.
Chase girls and do whatever.
I don't understand that.
No, but there's a lot of guys that Skid Row is full of them.
That's like, and that's why I say, you know, LA is crazy.
It's not just LA though.
Yeah, the world is crazy.
The world is crazy. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know if it goes on so much with the black community in England or in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
But in big cities in the United States, there's a lot of guys that just want to bail.
I'm telling you, I'm waiting to spill something. I want you to ask punctual questions.
What question do you want me to ask you?
All right, so I
How come you're not working?
How come I'm not working? All right, so I got a Class A CDL.
Truck driver?
Yeah, I was on a truck. My trainer pulled a knife on me. I had a knife also, but I never pulled it. My knife was in my backpack, as a matter of fact.
Your trainer pulled a knife on you?
My trainer pulled the knife on me.
Why is that?
We basically had a we disagreed.
He was white.
Yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, I know it's just me and him. So anything that go down, I don't care about that camera. Anything that go down, like me being black, I'm gonna be seen as, you know what I'm saying? I just know I'm gonna do some time behind it. And I'm not willing to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard for black guys, right?
I'm just not willing to do time.
If a white guy and a black guy get in a fight,
with no witnesses,
black guy's guilty.
That's how I see it.
90% of the time, that's how it ends up being, whether that's the truth or not.
That's how I see it, you know? So, you know, I'm like, listen, man, you blocking the way to get off the truck. So if you step out the way, I'll leave. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, go ahead. So he move out the way. I get off the truck. Now I'm explaining the dynamics. Kansas City, St. Louis, the Midwest, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about where it goes down at. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get into a fight or whatever happens, even if it's in front of the police, so what? You know what I'm saying? People don't care about that. You know, so...
What's the hardest part of being black for young men?
Shopping.
Shopping?
Yeah, shopping.
What do you mean?
Because I have a 2 terabyte flash drive of mad videos where I walk in the store and I'm followed everywhere. People be telling me, bro, oh, you ain't got no money, just go to Target and steal something real quick. Dude, I get followed up every hour, bro.
They think you're stealing?
No, they don't think I'm stealing. They look for an opportunity for me to steal. I don't even get the opportunity to steal. If I was a thief, I wouldn't be able to steal because they so busy watching me.
You're a thief the second you walk in the store?
Yeah. Whether I got bags or not.
But that's got to translate into other things in life too. Getting a job.
Yeah. Yeah.
A girlfriend or whatever.
I cannot keep a job. That's why I'm on the street right now. In 2021, I lost 7 jobs because I told my supervisor, you cannot talk to me like that and you damn sure can't call me that. I lost 7 jobs. Yeah. I'm sick and I'm tired. And that's why I have the strong beliefs that I have.
What's the solution?
To
get a break as a young black male or female. Women have it hard too.
Solution to get a break. I think it's dictatorship.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean that's in reference to politics, where politics are concerned. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't think there is no such thing as a break.
You guys are just stuck with the lot that we've put you guys in. Have white people put you into this situation?
I'm gonna say this, man. I think that, cause I think the racism shit nowadays, it's an illusion. Me personally, I feel like as far as a break is concerned, this is how a break will happen. You got people out there that believe there is a such thing as good people. There's no such thing as good people. I don't believe in that shit. And then you got people that believe there's a such thing as good white people, good black people, good Asians, good this, good that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got white people in different ethnicities that believe, oh, well, I'm not racist. And it's like this. If you're not racist, when you see some injustice as a white person, you need to speak up against other white folks. Because if you don't, you part of the problem. There's no such thing as a good white person. There's no such thing as a good black person. There's no such thing as a good person at all. I don't believe in that shit. I think for us to get a break is for education to, I ain't gonna say be free, but education is definitely the issue in the problem. A lot of people are uneducated. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm not one of them. I got a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying?
How far did you go in school?
Huh?
How far did you go in school?
I went to college.
You did?
Yeah, I'm damn near away from like a credit away from associates. I consider myself genius, so, but I don't brag about it.
I think you just did.
I'm not bragging about it. I'm not bragging about it. I'm not bragging. But I see it like this. The reason I say education is because I feel like our society, we use a lot of terms that we don't know the definition of. One in particular, two in particular, three in particular. Well, it's many. God, love, hate, brother, sister, mom, dad, cousin. All of that shit is bullshit to me. Now, I'm gonna explain. So basically what I do is, like I said, with the situation with the truck driving, I document time, date, and event. I got like 300 pages. I've named it Hate is a Book with No Last Page. I document my experiences and I write my perspective about it. At the end of the book, I have a debate between love and hate. Love is a defense attorney, hate is a prosecutor, and they're debating about humanity. I have a full defense for hate, but not necessarily for love, because I don't think that I really know what love is. But I say this, I feel like this. It's like, when it comes to love, you have a man and a woman, right? They create, let's say they have a relationship for 8 years and they create a child out of love. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of this 8 years, or somewhere in the relationship, they start arguing, they start fighting, you know what I'm saying? And then they start to grow apart. But you love this person. First off, when you have a child, that defeats choice. You get no more choice after that. You don't get to choose to eat spaghetti on Wednesdays anymore. Like you don't get choice anymore. All your choice is gone.
Do you get a choice to leave your partner?
No. You have a child. And you know what I'm saying?
Stick it out.
No matter what.
No matter what.
And when you give a person your word, like we told you we was gonna be here at 12:45. I told him, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this is anybody's fault. I'm just saying, like, when you give a person your word, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love you. Like, a lot of people, that's finite. And I believe a lot of relationships are fake. Because it's like, you tell a person, you say, I love you, you know what I'm saying? And like, have an argument and turn around and be like, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never loved me if you can turn around and say that in an argument. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to love, like, most people, or a lot of people, understand or believe that God is love and love is God, and they're interchangeable. And God is eternal, right? So when you say you love a person, it don't matter. That person cheat on you 1,000 times. Oh yeah, you got a lot of people that'll be like, no, I don't care. No, that's sucker shit. Well, you shouldn't have laid down with them then. Or you shouldn't have said that. That's your fault. I don't give a fuck what my daughter's mom does. Like, shit, like, I have an obligation. I don't give a fuck. Now, you know, I'm not in love with her. You know what I'm saying? But the defense for that is basically like, you know what I'm saying? At that point in time, I was young. I didn't know what love was. I was thinking that I was in love. You know what I'm saying? I thought that I knew what love was. And this is another thing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? A person, you don't know who you truly are until somebody come to you with some information like, hey, such and such just passed away. Then you become a totally different person. You mature from that right there. Because people will make decisions after they get some certain information that they would have never made prior to that. You know what I'm saying? I got a little cousin that, you know what I'm saying, he was a jolly kid, 4 or 5 years old, always smiling, always laughing, joking. When he got 18, his whole demeanor changed. And if I play with him like 4 and 5 years old, at 18, he ain't gonna take that lightly, because what time has done to him and situations has changed his character. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of parents, they think to themselves, oh, you still my baby, because they still see that baby. You know what I'm saying? They still see that child. But what parents don't realize and understand that your children have went through so much during that time, you know what I'm saying, that they become something totally different. Like, you know what I'm saying? But back to love, like as far as love is concerned, it's like, yeah, love is eternal. Love is eternal. You don't get to leave. You gave your word. You know what I'm saying? And if you do leave, you was just a liar. You was a liar, a manipulator. I think that all human beings have something fake about them. You got people that be like, oh man, that nigga fake. Man, bro, you fake. Because you still haven't figured out what's fake about you. And then stop doing that to involve yourself with other people to not do that. And now you're doing fake shit in front of other people. People are hypocrites, man. I do not like people, bro. I love people, but so as far as the word hatred is concerned, I lived in Montana for 5 years.
It's very hard.
Yeah, 0.3% black. I wanted to know what hatred was. In my mind, the closest thing to hatred for me, was the Atlantic slave trade and the position that black people are in today. That was the closest thing to hatred. Like we was just talking about, like how the solution for black people being able to have a break. It's like a universal understanding that, yeah, black people are like, they have it hard. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know what hate was. And for me, you know, the position that we're in, you know what I'm saying? As black people, I feel like that's like the closest definition of hate. Besides the Holocaust.
But even though you guys have it hard, you have it tough.
Yeah.
There's no debating that. I think the solution to that is not, I think a lot of people are looking for a free handout. You know, you have to make up for making it hard for me and just give me a free handout. That's not going to solve anything.
Agreed.
I think the solution, and you probably know this, is to just work anyway, just do it anyway, even though you're getting racism and a short stick, and you're getting a lot of tough breaks.
Yeah.
You just tough it out, and eventually, after a generation or two, people are going to see black people differently.
Nah.
No,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
You have to,
Why?
because that's how change will happen.
I don't believe it. I think that change comes from you guys because you guys have the voice. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will listen to us. You guys have way more of a voice than we do.
I know, but I think it's going to require
Hard work,
on
most
both.
definitely.
It's going to take change on both the white side and the black side.
Yeah, but see, that change comes from accountability in every person.
It's going to require work on both sides.
Yeah, accountability.
And if you guys just, despite the short breaks, the short hands, the bad hands you're being dealt, you tough it out and try to make it work, people are going to see that and respect that and be like, you know what, these guys are really trying.
Hard work ain't respectable. Success is.
No, hard work is respectable.
Nobody cares unless you have money.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Look at all the homeless people on Skid Row. Don't nobody give a fuck about their hard work.
Well, no,
about how to,
they're not working hard. They're not working hard.
They working hard to get off drugs or trying.
No, that's a good. That's
All right. Let's put Skid Row to the side.
yeah, please.
Let's say, man, homeless people are the gray matter in the back of most of society's mind, man. Tell me I'm lying.
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna like put homeless people in the equation, I think you're gonna end up distorting it.
Why you say that?
Because they're not even trying. They're not going to try. They're not going to try. I've seen it.
When you say you're making a blanket statement. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can make a blanket statement about cops. I can make a blanket statement about Asians. I can make a blanket statement about blacks. I make blanket statements.
No, but they're addicted to a drug that's keeping them from doing anything.
Homeless people are?
Yeah.
Not all.
99.9% are.
How about this? I also make blanket statements. Yes, I do. I make blanket statements about blacks. You know what? I don't like dealing with blacks. I'm going to be honest with you. When I see black people, especially in LA, I walk straight past them. I don't ask them for nothing or nothing. Even back home, I don't fuck with no blacks. Except for the ones that I know. And Kansas City Kansas City got a street that was named after a slave owner called Truce, where you got black on the east side, white on the west side. Now, if you want to talk about homicide and, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking, the murder rate, Chicago and cities like that, St. Louis and stuff, man, black people kill black people. You think I'm finna walk around one of their neighborhoods? No, I don't fuck with blacks. Because if me and you walk down the street in Kansas City, they're going to try to kill me, not you. They're not going to give a fuck about who's this dude, man, whatever. They're going to try to kill me.
A black person.
Yes. And that's why I don't fuck with no
black
black.
person's going to shoot a black person before they'll shoot me.
Huh?
You're saying if you walk through the black neighborhood in Kansas City, you're going to get shot by a black person?
I ain't saying I'm going to get shot by a black person, but I'm going to be targeted before you.
By a black person?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas City and Chicago are tough. A lot of cities are tough.
Yeah.
San Francisco, Oakland.
And so I equate that to Hitler and the Holocaust. He killed other white people. He didn't kill blacks or Mexicans no, he killed other white people. And so that's why I draw swastikas on my clothes.
You do?
Yeah. Right here.
You have swastikas on your fence.
Yeah. Cause black folk don't like other black folk. As a matter of fact, you know what's crazy? A lot of people, I feel like that's why I said I got
one thing I have seen, and I'll say this on camera, that I see how the black community does not like to see one of their own get ahead.
Crab in a barrel.
They don't want to see anybody climb out.
Crab in a barrel. Success. People respect. Even that they don't respect. Shit. Especially if you one of their own kind.
I've seen it. It's ugly.
Yeah. So some people fear success.
There's that too. But when a black person is making their way through life and getting ahead,
Yeah. Bow.
they seem to hate it.
Yeah. Cause see that's why I said about hatred. What I realized when I lived in Montana about hatred, when they see me, they'll come up to me and, hey, how you doing? You got family out here? What brought you out here? Ooh. They weren't necessarily interested in what I was doing out there. It was more so like, motherfucker, I moved up here to get away from you to not see you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what are you doing up here? And it's not the fact, see, this is the thing. In my eyes, like, damn, you hate me because I'm black? No, they don't hate you because you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a reason to hate somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to hate me, I'd have had to do something to your wife, your son, your cousin, your brother. I would have had to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? That would warrant hatred. But see, what it is the fact that I see you up here and I was trying to get away from you and now you here and now you reminded me of what I did to you back then, which is the guilt that I got to deal with now. I had a situation where I was living in Montana. The first year I was out there, it was a white dude that lived across the street every day. Hey, how you doing? Hey, can I help you with your groceries? Help me with my car, everything. But he didn't know my mother just passed and I wasn't trying to deal with nobody. And so it was like, you know what I'm saying? For a year, he was just cool with me. One day he was like, hey, you better slow down. I wasn't doing no more than 25. He like, hey, you better slow down. Second day, hey, you better slow down. Third day, hey, you better slow down or else. You know what I'm saying? The third day he said it was like, I was hopping out, I was getting out the car and I was slamming the car door. So it was like, my ear heard it, but my brain didn't catch it. I went in the house, I went upstairs, sat on the bed, something said, look outside. I look outside the window, this motherfucker sitting on his truck bed polishing his rifle. Now, he didn't know that I was looking to kill somebody at that time too. I was, but I was already a target in Montana. I had become a target in Montana. They was fucking with me, keying my car, fucking with my girl, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get in the car. I ain't even gonna go into that part of the story unless you ask me punctual questions. But basically,
this is the guy who was helping you with your groceries at one point, or offering to.
Right.
So he made an effort.
Yeah, but you can like.
But you don't turn that into a.
No. This the thing. This the thing. When I go eat at these soup kitchens, right? You be asking for seconds or whatever, and they be denying motherfuckers food like we don't stay on the streets or something. Like we stay on the streets, how you gonna deny me food? This is another thing. Who paying the lights in this motherfucker? If you getting donations, you mean to tell me y'all paying the lights every month, but you can't give me an extra plate? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you giving me a paper plate, plastic spoon and fork, you know what I'm saying? Canned good food, you know what I'm saying? But you volunteering twice a day, 5 times a week. You coming in on a full stomach. At lunchtime, you going to Chipotle in a Beamer. Come on, man. Fuck that. Where the rest of the money at? Where the rest of the money at? No, fuck that. So I see it like this. If I'm in the desert starving and I'm already laying in the sand and shit, and you coming up and you got food and water, and you say, hey, you hungry? And I say, yeah, and you splash water on my face and throw the food in the sand, I'm going to eat the food because I'm starving. You know what I'm saying? But when I get up and I get energy, I'm not going to respect you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to respect you. Like, you didn't do shit for me. And if you try to go in front of people and be like, Yeah, I helped that guy out. Nigga, no, you didn't. You never helped me. As a matter of fact, I ate that food on my own. People can do things, but that don't mean they're always genuine about it. I don't know, I think that's bullshit.
We got a problem.
You said we got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Why you say that?
Blacks and whites.
That's not a problem to me. It's a problem, but shit, it's been like that so long, and nobody gives a fuck anyway. To be real with you, the people that say that they give a fuck don't, because there's no action behind that shit.
There's a solution to every problem.
What's the problem though?
There's not a problem?
There's a problem for each person. But I could talk about my problems all day. I think what the problem is education.
Mm-hmm.
Our society is highly uneducated. We use words every day that we don't know the definition of, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. People are retarded. They have kids out of wedlock. We. That's why I say we. I'm not excluded from this bullshit. Nobody is. I think that's what the problem is. The problem is accountability. Nobody want to take accountability for the shit that they do wrong. We just all point the finger. Racism is the problem. Racism is the problem. That's the problem. Man, fuck that shit. Look in the mirror, motherfucker. That's what the problem is. Everybody got their own fucking issues. That's why I say I could sit up here and talk about my own shit all day.
Forgiveness, love, understanding.
Yeah, forgiveness. What is forgiveness? Because if you don't allow me, my cousin robbed a gas station. Look. Oh, this nigga snitching now. Shut the fuck up. So this what happened, right? I'm in school for 9 months. And that's another word that motherfuckers don't know the definition of, snitching. Oh, you a snitch. And this motherfucker never seen a dictionary. The same motherfucker talking about you a snitch. Same motherfucker that got a fucking middle school education. That shit pisses me the fuck off. When I come across people, I automatically assume most people are intellectually inferior to me. Unless they show me otherwise. But anyway, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in school for a whole year. Cousin called me. Hey, I don't know if you got nowhere to go for summer vacation, but if you want to, you could come here. You know what I'm saying? So I go out there. He robbed a gas station behind my back without telling me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He tell his mama that I helped him do it. Then he lie and say I'm snitching on him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at this time, I had no record. You know what I'm saying? So I got credit for time served. But I find out the whole year that I was in school, he robbed 8 gas stations. Now, he do his time, he get out, he trying to get in contact with me. Oh man, I need you to forgive me. All right, yeah, I forgive you. under the thought that we about to talk about this. Hey man, so why don't you go back and tell everybody what really happened? No, man, that's the past. Woo-dee woo 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 woo. That's the past. What? Bitch, you mean to tell me you fucked up my whole life? I can't get a fucking passport, can't own property, can't get a gun now. And that's the past? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but then you won't even let me vent about this shit. You don't want to hear nothing I have to say about it. So how in the fuck, if I can't vent about this shit and get it off of my chest, even to you at least, man, how in the fuck I'm gonna forgive you? And I ain't let this shit go? That's why I say, what is forgiveness? You gotta be able to let some shit go to forgive. That's how I see it. And if I can't vent about this shit, I can't let it go. Which means I cannot forgive you. I don't forgive you, nigga. No. And that's another word, fucked up. Nigga. But I ain't even gonna go there. Cause you got all black people. Hey man, that means so what? I don't care. I got my beliefs on it. Just like everybody got their beliefs on God, love, hate. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's my brother. That's my cousin. That's my this. That's my that. I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't believe in that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't. People say shit all the time, bro. Man. I think that what we do is we regurgitate a lot of shit that we hear. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, I actually read Mein Kampf. Hitler's book. Yeah, I read that shit. And a lot of people don't know Hitler was homeless, man. And what he wrote about that shit made me cry. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, like, at the end of the day, man, I just feel like, man, we all live in a human experience and we all experience, you feel me, life, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Hitler was a man. That's how I see it. Anybody is capable of that type of hatred. That's what I believe. Anybody's capable of that type of hatred. Everybody is capable of that type of hatred. This is the thing. This is another thing. I want to say this real quick. You could be walking down the street and somebody just hates you. They want to do harm to you or hurt to you. Like, damn, you hate me like that? You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go out on the street and just pick that person and be like, I want to love them. And do everything in your power to just love that person. You don't even know them. Yeah, but you don't know me to hate me either. So you telling me you can just pick me and just hate me based off what I look like? Or because I'm in your vicinity or line of sight or whatever, but you can't pick me and love me? Like, I could just go and pick anybody I want to on the street. I don't give a fuck. Like, anybody. And just love them to death. And can't nobody stop me. That's how I see it.
The world will be a beautiful place.
Man, I don't believe in that either.
People choose to hate instead of love.
Facts.
Thanks for the interesting talk. That was great.
Man, I apologize if I just, you know what I'm saying, rambled.
No, it created a couple conversations.
Yeah. Hateful conversations.
Hopefully not. Maybe there's a solution here somewhere.
Yeah, conversation.